Hi everyone, welcome to CES 2020. Chris and I, Allison, we're back here and we have our new co-host, Ben. Dustin missed his flight, so we are just waiting on him.
We'll see him tomorrow though, but Ben, welcome to the family.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. All right, thanks for joining us and thanks for tuning in throughout the whole week. So we'll be covering NETGEAR CES 2020, everything that's going on in the showroom, but then also in the broader Las Vegas. So we're pretty excited to bring that to everybody at home. For all of you at home who want to stay up to date with all the latest, make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and even Twitch. And also follow our hashtag, NETGEAR CES 2020. So quick overview of what we're going to be showcasing all this week. So we're going to have Ben as our product expert. Going to talk to us a little bit about Orbi Wi-Fi 6 and Meural. So we're really looking forward to that.
A lot of great things, just hands-on approach, just checking out the products. It's very different seeing something on the website, but when you can actually see it in front of you, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're going to bring to life. We're going to be talking to Phil, to Richard, and to the rest of our NETGEAR leaders, talking about Meural, Wi-Fi 6, small medium business, and then Ben's going to bring it to life. So that's really cool. We're also going to have our PLM showroom walkthroughs as well, and we're going to be in our actual NETGEAR showroom, showcasing all the latest products and services that we have, both on the connected home and the SMB side. So that's going to be cool. But kind of on the fun side, right? To get a little bit of the vibe of the CES, we're going to be walking around the CES convention showroom, giving everybody back at home the latest when it comes to the trends and what's going on. So the last decade, oh, actually, Happy New Year. The last decade, a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, in 2010, Apple introduced the first iPad.
Wow.
The very first iPad.
The very first iPad, and that's probably changed just about everything that I think I own. I don't know how many iPads I own. Probably 3. How many?
I think I have 3.
3. How many do you have?
2.
Oh. Okay, you lose. Just kidding. No, but really, 3 iPads. I don't know what I do with them, but it's really changed the industry in general, and really the tablet industry. I actually have 1 iPad, but 2 other tablets, which is just crazy to think of. Let me ask you guys a question. So in 2010, who do you think the 2 biggest phone carriers were? Take a guess.
Singular, wireless.
Singular. Huh?
And
I'm going to say Nokia.
Okay.
Those fins.
Wait, service providers?
2
or
biggest.
service-
Phones. So
Sony Ericsson.
Sony Ericsson and
Razer.
Razer. What do you think?
I'm sticking with Nokia.
Okay.
But I have no idea.
Nokia and BlackBerry. You guys remember BlackBerry? I do. But yeah, but shortly after, Apple came up and they did the thing. So that's pretty cool. But to look back to the last 10 years, that's pretty crazy. So looking at trends for CES 2020, I know that there's been a few cool things. What have you guys seen?
I know there's a lot of talk about 5G. We touched on that last year, but it's grown even more, and it's becoming a real life thing. Also, subscription services are totally taking over.
Yeah, you know what? I was just reading and I found something that Warner Media, they're paying $450 million for licensing rights to Friends. Netflix is reportedly spending $500 million for Seinfeld. It's crazy. So when you talk about streaming services, man, there's just so much out there. And what's the backbone behind streaming services?
It's your network.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
See that? That's why he gets paid the big bucks.
Well, and think of your network. 10 years ago, the average domestic internet speeds at home was under 5 megs. Nowadays, the average is 60, but still, that's pretty, big jump over the past 10 years.
Yeah.
So with that increased speeds means more people are online, they're streaming, they're downloading, they're gaming, they're doing everything they want to do online. And part of that is the streaming, right? Definitely. Disney Plus, you got Netflix, Hulu, all these other players. So who knows what's going to be in 5 years?
Oh, yeah. And speaking of streaming, on that side, there's cloud gaming too. So, there's a lot of buzz around cloud gaming. Last year we talked a lot about Nighthawk Pro Gaming. This year, still Nighthawk Pro Gaming. NetDuma OS, our operating system, but then also cloud gaming is huge. So it's big. It is coming here. Supposed to be some pretty big announcements. We'll see. But this year, it's going to for sure take off and kind of kickstart.
Yeah, I remember, I think it was 2012 when the first cloud gaming services came to be like in the beta testing phases. It just couldn't work because the internet wasn't fast enough. But now it's become more than just a proof of concept, and it's actually becoming a reality. So it's really cool that you won't have to spend a lot of money on a new gaming system, have access to all these new titles right at your fingertips.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Very exciting time.
Definitely.
So that was a great overview of what happened in the last decade. But let's start talking about NETGEAR and where it is now and where we see ourselves in the next couple of years.
Yeah, sounds good. Technology inflection points?
Sure.
So one of them on the connected side is 5G. So 5G is huge for NETGEAR because it's going to bring ultimate connectivity wherever the consumer goes. So not just at home, but then also on the go. And we've also found that with our M1 hotspot, so our mobile hotspot, a high percentage of our users, over a third, actually use it as their primary internet, which is awesome. So it's almost replacing their ISP.
Yep. And even from an industry perspective, from commercial grade, people can start integrating this into their own systems, being backup, or even, like you said, primary for some remote locations.
Yeah, and then 5G is going to bring crazy speeds as the network providers start bringing it out to the consumer home. So that's going to be cool. Yeah.
Some other things, maybe privacy and security, right? Looking at Circle and the smart parental controls that we have on our own devices. That's a huge topic right now when we look at some of the big people in the industry like Facebook, Apple, Definitely. Google, those guys. So I think it's going to be more of an issue that's on the consumer's mind is my data safe? Am I safe on the network? You don't know what kind of people are out there who can take advantage of an unsecured network. So that's where we kind of step in, and we are that barrier.
Yeah. What's cool about Armor as well is that it's not only in your home, but there's also on the go. So again, we're really trying to capture that audience that wants connectivity at home, but then also on the go. So you're able to use Armor on end user devices. So if you're out here at CES, you can still feel connected, and then you can also monitor your home network. So that's pretty cool too.
Yep. And protected at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Allison, you talked about Wi-Fi 6. So that's a huge technology inflection point that we're excited for.
Yeah, absolutely. So NETGEAR actually has the largest portfolio of Wi-Fi 6 products out there available today. So we're going to run through all those in the showroom.
Yeah. One of those is our Orbi product line. So technology inflection point mesh Wi-Fi definitely is key. We know that consumers may have more devices, but as you roam throughout your house, you don't want to have to connect to a different network name within your house. You want to be able to just seamlessly roam wherever you are, be connected, not worry about it, not think about it.
Right, and we just even announced a more budget-friendly mesh Wi-Fi 6 system, right? The Nighthawk mesh Wi-Fi 6 system. Yep. So that's a nice step if someone wants to get into Wi-Fi 6 and a whole mesh system, but they don't want to spend a ton of money. So it's a more budget-friendly option to really get them up to speed of this new technology.
Definitely. Yep. Exactly. So that's on the connected home side. On the SMB side, what we're pretty excited about is Pro AV. So this is great. A Pro AV or AV over IP, but it's really the ability to send audio and video signals through Ethernet, through network, which is way more cost effective, and the quality is real time, no lag, and especially for big video walls like what we have here at the NETGEAR CES showroom, or CES in general, there's video walls everywhere. Or if you go to any of the football stadiums, soccer stadiums, wherever it is around the world, there's those big videos that signal needs to get through.
Yeah, definitely an underappreciated technology. Like really cool when you start to learn about AV over IP and really what you can do with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. As part of that, PoE, so power over Ethernet, the ability to power a device over Ethernet. We're really seeing a theme here where Ethernet's becoming more and more valuable, not only just audio and video signals, but also just power too. So you don't got to have an Ethernet cable and a power cable, just all in one.
Save space. If it's already deployed throughout your business or at home, get those cameras set up, get those access points set up, you're good to go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so we're going to go to a short commercial break, and we'll be right back.
It's time to take the next leap in Wi-Fi. Introducing Orbi Wi-Fi 6 from NETGEAR. Never worry about Wi-Fi again. With the fastest Wi-Fi ever and 4 times the connection capacity, so you can connect more, do more, and stream more simultaneously in true 4K Ultra HD. Enjoy more, period. Fill your home with powerful, reliable Wi-Fi inside and out with faster, stronger, smarter whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Easily set up your Wi-Fi with the Orbi app and connect in minutes to the fastest, highest capacity, best Wi-Fi ever. With Wi-Fi this advanced, you're going to want it everywhere. Orbi Wi-Fi 6 from NETGEAR. The best Wi-Fi everywhere.
Welcome everybody. So today we're going to talk about Wi-Fi 6, and we're joined by Ben Poole, our product expert. He's going to walk through some of the top features and what's great about Orbi Wi-Fi 6. Ben, thanks for joining the show.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we have here is the Orbi Wi-Fi 6 whole home mesh system. Mesh systems have become something that's very popular nowadays just because a simple router and extender setup at home doesn't cut it, right?
Yep.
So tell me what you know about Wi-Fi 6.
Yeah, so Wi-Fi 6, I know that it's the newest Wi-Fi technology for wireless. And we, NETGEAR, are the leaders in it in terms of our scope, our portfolio, and Orbi specifically. We have one of the most powerful mesh systems. And mesh systems are cool because you have a router and then you have satellites that you can put all around your home. So Ben, what makes this Orbi Wi-Fi 6 different from our past versions?
Right. Well, the step up from Wi-Fi 6 is really all about capacity. Now that smart homes are growing, we're having more and more devices on our home network. Technologies of the past can't support that anymore. So you see a lot of crashing networks or hang-ups or devices disconnecting all the time. So that's why we took Wi-Fi 6 and put it into Orbi. Right? It seemed like the best type of combination. You know, whole home coverage, Wi-Fi 6. What more could you want?
Yeah, of course. I actually saw a stat the other day that showed that the average household has 20 plus smart home devices, and that's only going to grow substantially throughout the year. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, there was a wealth of deals on overall smart home devices, and anything takes up bandwidth, right? So not just a computer that you have, you don't need to have a dozen computers, but anything does, right?
Right, and especially with new services like Disney Plus and all these new streaming like Netflix, right? That's a lot of load on your home network, and that's where a device like the Orbi Wi-Fi 6 can come to help.
Definitely. Yeah, and especially, so you bring up Disney Plus, and that's an interesting one because with the streaming services, you can stream in more than one device in your home. So big TV, 4K. At CES, we're actually, a lot of the companies are announcing 8K, so I'm sure you're going to get one of those in your house pretty soon. But in addition to 4K televisions, you have laptops, you have iPads, you have all those other devices where you can stream Netflix, Disney Plus at the same time, and so that takes up bandwidth. So you got all of these different devices competing with each other.
Right. You have kids, right? They're streaming. They're on Snapchat. They're on Instagram. They're doing everything that you don't want them to do, right? So that's why you have Orbi in your home just to support them, make them happy, because we know that bad Wi-Fi tears families apart. Right? Everyone starts screaming, "Dad, why is the Wi-Fi down?" Exactly. Right? So you want to get in there, get something that's stable and reliable.
Yeah, and there's nothing worse than gaming, right? And lag because you got a sister or your mom's streaming something from Netflix, and you're trying to game, you're trying to compete. That last second, you lose the game because of some kind of lag. So nothing worse than that. And you're a gamer too, so you should know. One of the other things that's pretty cool about the Orbi Wi-Fi 6 is we revamped the design too. So tell us a little bit about the design and how it's different from the past version.
Well, you can kind of look at it right now. It's got this nice chrome finish, and as we know, in the future, everything's going to be chrome. It's got a nice set of Ethernet ports, both on the router and the satellite. Overall, it's just very sleek, very futuristic. This is something that you would want to really display and show that you are the expert in the neighborhood when it comes to technology. As you mentioned before, it's no longer just having this black box that's thrown in your closet, just hanging out. You forget about collecting cobwebs and dust. This is something you really want to show to your friends and family.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And especially with satellites, you don't always have closets where you can pack it somewhere. So we wanted to create a design that, you're exactly right, that might blend in with your decor, maybe be an addition to your decor as well. So that's pretty cool. So now kind of jumping into the technical specs of Orbi Wi-Fi 6 and what makes this the most powerful Wi-Fi 6 mesh system out there. If you can kind of walk us through some of the specs.
Yeah, so it's an AX6000, which means you can get about 6 gigabits per second of throughput with the system itself. You have 4 Ethernet ports on both the router and the satellite. If you want to connect in some of your your home media systems, TVs, laptops, computers, and things like that. But really, the main allure about this is that it does have Wi-Fi 6. Yep. And going back to our conversation before about that, why Wi-Fi 6 is such a benefit now.
Definitely. And one of the other features that's really cool about Orbi mesh systems in general is our wireless backhaul and our tri-band technology. And really, tri-band is great because if you don't have tri-band, then between the two signals or two channels of your Wi-Fi devices that are connected, they're competing with each other. But with tri-band, there's an extra band. It's almost like a super highway where now that's communicating between the router and the satellite. And then from there, your devices are not battling between the router and satellite. They're just going up in the channel. And it's kind of the express lane, there's a carpool lane, and then there's a lane for, there's some of those other devices that they don't need a lot of bandwidth, and they can be on that slower lane, and if you're browsing the internet, for example. So that's pretty cool. So anything else? So when it comes to Orbi Wi-Fi 6, I mean, this is really exciting for us. what is the most exciting part of Orbi Wi-Fi 6 in your mind that you think is no other competitor, nobody else has anything like us?
I mean, being NETGEAR, we've been in the industry for quite some time now, 20 plus years. So we are the experts when it comes to Wi-Fi technology. So when we get to put Wi-Fi 6 together with our own very premium and very reliable hardware, you get magic, and that's what this product is.
Yeah, magic. So that's where we're going to end. Magic. Orbi Wi-Fi 6 is magic. Well, thanks a lot, Ben, for joining us. Ben will be joining us throughout our CES coverage to talk about Meural and a few other products. So welcome, Ben.
Hi guys, welcome back to the studio. Ben, thank you for that overview of Orbi Wi-Fi 6. Chris, what do we have on the agenda for tomorrow?
So tomorrow we'll be giving you an exclusive look at Meural. So we're going to bring back our product expert, Ben. He's going to show it to you in real life, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We're also going to be interviewing some of our top leaders at NETGEAR, including Phil Pio, to give us an overview of Meural and the business, and then Sandeep with Connected Home. So that's going to be pretty cool. Then we're going to transition over to the NETGEAR showroom, and we're going to have our product managers give us a good overview of all of our connected home products and all of our small, medium business products up in the showroom. So that'll be pretty cool. Make sure you tune in tomorrow and also follow us on all of our social channels: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. And
hopefully we find Dustin tomorrow.
yeah, that's true. He'll probably be back tomorrow.
All right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys.